We begin with the fact that this game is exclusive to consoles.
Extra, health benefits of smoking.
Health benefits of smoking? More like health benefits of pure irony.
Read all of that. Hey, watch it, mister.
This guy's a dick to a little boy who's just trying to sell the newspaper. Choo-choo! All aboard the exposition train.
Pleased at how we help the natives. Yeah.
We help the natives. Oh my. She thinks that they help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Religion.
I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
Racism.
A family without class.
Racism again.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
Misogyny.
Well?
Marston actually thought he could take on 3 men who were aiming at him when they had the high ground. How long was John out there on the ground before Bonnie showed up? He must have bled out by now.
Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
Bonnie complains about the expenses of healing John, even though it was her choice to rescue him near Fort Mercer.
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
You're badly wounded, and you want to go out there for round 2?
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Obvious observation is obvious.
This is a fine weapon.
Marston calls the gun a fine weapon, when it is in fact the worst rifle in the game.
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Miss McFarlane is a to John. She keeps him doing jobs at the ranch on the basis of paying off his debt, then sinks him deeper into a debt by paying for his medicine.
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Why would John say he was from Fort Mercer? Everyone knows about Bill's gang and their activities. Did John just think he could walk into the sheriff's station, tell who he thinks is the sheriff, tell him he's just from Fort Mercer and not get shot? What kind of medicine did Bonnie give him to make him so delusional? Dick shot.
Miss McFarlane, I'm married. I have a son.
Cock block? Vagina block? Whatever the case, she was shut down.
You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now.
Get yourself down here, Bill.
Bill, if your goal was to kill Marston this entire time, then why did you spend that much time ranting? At least motion your men to circle around while you're talking so that you can ambush Marston. Do you not know how to gang up on someone?
If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air? Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you?
Excuse me, sir, but didn't you just ask for that? My precious.
Lead them away from the shack and out of sight. Somewhere out past that hill.
Adding a sin for that terrible bug. Explosions leave tracks undamaged.
For Christ's sakes, John, get on the damn wagon!
As soon as you get on the wagon, he shouts for you to go get on the wagon. The fact that the aim reticle's a small dot the same colour as the sand instead of an actual crosshair, I'm giving 50 sins.
What the hell? It's a trap!
I ain't gonna make it.
He waits a good 10 seconds before shooting.
I'll be late to my own funeral. They say God invented whiskey to stop the Irish from ruling the world.
Stereotypical Irish drunk guy is stereotypical.
Horses look fresher. And healthy.
Did he just grab that horse by the balls? That man has issues.
Yeah.
Step in front of a runaway train just to feel
taking away 10 sins for this masterpiece of a scene.
Come on, boy. Poor girl's barely alive.
How is she still alive and breathing?
No more cards game.
Someone's a sore loser.
There must be a name for this.
Mexican standoff cliche.
Service of what is right. You gotta do terrible things. It breaks my heart.
I'm not sure what's going on here, but DeSanta looks like he wants to eat that bartender.
You gringos are so quick to judge. You love to talk badly of other people because it makes you feel better about yourselves. Maybe you should look in the mirror.
DeSanta describes teens in the 21st century.
Much?
I'm not getting paid. It's a long story. I'm being made to do this.
Says it's a long story, but it's not. You were in a gang and you left. Now the government wants you to kill your ex-gang members and are holding your family as payment of sorts. Simple.
What? You think that overthrowing the government is going to make a poor man rich?
If you're not helping them, it's only natural they're going to look for someone else who will.
Under most circumstances, revolutions arise when the people believe they are being taken for granted by the government, or that said government no longer has the ability to govern the people. While it is true that revolutions can be taken over by foul intent, it is as a result of either poor governing or brutal treatment of the people. What I'm trying to say is that you're full of shit, mate.
Marston, you're gonna have to do something.
What?
You have to go out there and stop that train before it crosses the bridge.
Yeah.
Apparently John works for the Mexican army now. I don't care how fast the train was going or how strong Marston is, there's no way the train could have stopped at that short of a distance.
Ay, mamacita, ¿dónde has estado toda mi vida? Ven, mujeres, ay, me gusta.
These women sure don't look happy to be there.
I hope you have a clear conscience, 'cause you're about to meet God.
The just in the nick of time cliche. There are at least 3 armed soldiers plus the captain surrounding Marston, but they are nowhere to be found in the next shot of Marston. Why? Because game physics.
John! John! Thank God you have come. That wretched animal de Santa has been sent to oversee a massacre in El Sepulcro. Come, we must stop him and finally kill that vermin and all of Allende's other followers.
John agrees to help without question. No asking about Javier Escuela or Bill. He just does it because reasons, I guess.
What would your most loyal follower, Luisa, say about that?
Who?
He's a bit of a douchebag. Those horses were literally blasted into oblivion. Game does not allow you to dual-wield pistols, even though you're playing a western.
Done, Americano.
¡Ya, mátalo!
¡Dejen mi hombre!
¡Mierda! ¡Ay, Dios mío!
Poor Louisa died for love, the love of an arsehole.
My people are free, and it is all thanks to you, John.
And to the people who laid down their lives. People like Luisa.
Oh, yes. She was very brave, and she will be missed. Who was she again?
Bastard.
Your peasant girl wife-to-be?
Oh, yes, of course. She will have a day named after her. Laura's Day.
Luisa.
What? Oh, yes, I know Laura as well. Magnificent girl. Like riding a pompous bull it was, I mean.
You can skip over certain travel cutscenes, but sometimes there's expositional dialogue during those cutscenes. What if you decide to skip over potentially important dialogue? What if you don't want to sit through a car ride? Couldn't Rockstar have found a better way to do this? I'm just so torn on what to do.
We can take them.
What happened in there? We saw Vanderlyn escaping from some men. He stole off with the bank manager in an automobile.
So there were no lawmen surrounding the building just in case Dutch, the most wanted bandit in the frigging region, got away. No wonder they still haven't caught him.
Would you like to partake of a syringe of cocaine? I've quite enough for 2.
Not right this minute, no.
Drugs are bad, kids.
I know.
We cannot see the stars. But still, my heart is pure, and we meet as equals. These savages must be spoken to simply in metaphors.
No, sir. I grew up on a reservation and attended school.
Oh.
The doctor is also a jerk. How did this not take out John's eye? The bullet should have shot right through the glass.
But I shall be proven right, sir. I shall. Mark my words. I shall show them all what civilization is all about. The redskins and the nubs at Yale. Come, sir. I have a way to sate both our desires.
Comically insane scientist is comically insane. Regenerative health.
You never had the stomach for this.
You've never had the stomach for this, after hours of doing exactly this. Do you want to play a southern third-person shooter? Well, too bad. Here's some corn.
What the hell were you thinking going off on your own? You're just a boy.
No, I'm not. I can skin an elk, break horses.
You may know a thing or two, but you're a real idiot for going after a bear on your own. You want more shootouts and chases? Why don't you herd cattle instead? Wilhelm scream.
It's a trap!
$500 for taking John Marston away from us, you bastards. Cigar break. He's still not dead? I mean, come on. The man was riddled with friggin' bullets. I guess he just stayed up for dramatic effect.
No. No.
Damn you, Rockstar, for making us all feel something even though we're dead inside.
Hello, sir. You work with the government? You one of them agents?
After 3 years of maturing, Jack's voice did not change. Sweet vengeance. In case you didn't know what game you've been playing for the last 10 hours, here's our logo. Why would John say he was from Fort Mercer? Everyone knows about Bill's gang and their activities. Did John just think he could walk into the sheriff's station, tell who he thinks is the sheriff, tell him he's from Fort Mercer and not get shot? I mean, what kind of medicine did Bonnie give him to make him so stupid? Why would John say that he's from Fort Mercer? Everyone knows about Bill's gang and their activities. Did John just think he could walk into the sheriff's station, tell who he thinks is the sheriff, tell him he's just from Fort Mercer and not get shot? What kind of medicine did Bonnie give him to make him so delusional? This is shit. I don't know who wrote this one, but they should be fired.